push my head back, cross the legs, and squeeze the neck. Once again, please, if the same thing happens like this, well, slide your hip, push my head back. If I don't let go of the headlock, you come up. Step over, spread your hands in base, and you're on the top position, the mounted position. I wanna make a note of a point here. That when we are in this position, and hoist, hook the leg. I'm sorry. Make a note of this. When you're in this position, and hoist brings the hand around the neck, to do this, and scoot the hip away, push my head back, the leg goes over, and I insist in holding this. 1 second. The aggressor is going to be so worried about holding your neck that you can pretty much take advantage of that. Notice how easy it is for hoist to move me around. Right there. See, he can put the guy wherever he wants. He's so tight on the neck that you want to use that. You can move the guy around and then position him to wherever you want, because all he's thinking about is hold on to the neck. He's just, everything he's got is on the neck. So if you can be cool-minded enough about it, you can push your hands on the ground and carry the person wherever you want. I mean, you can just do whatever he's holding tight to the neck. You can capitalize on that. Right, and establish your position here. Always thinking about your balance so that you don't lose the position at this point. So take advantage of the fact that the person at this position holding onto your neck, you can move him around, you can carry him wherever you want. Okay. And yes, the headlock can be a painful movement. The person squeezing your neck, it can hurt. But if you tuck your chin in and protect your head down like this, even though you're feeling the pressure, it's not going to be as painful as it would be if you're not aware of that, if you did not know how to protect your neck. So it's very important that we develop the habit of, as soon as a person gets close to you, immediately you want to turn sideways. So if I could, I would say for you to now on, sleep with your elbows here so that you can use this as a guideline to hold me at this distance. And anytime somebody gets close to you, that's what you want to do. Develop the habit of protecting your neck immediately. So by the time they get here, you are halfway safe in this position. Then the hand goes across the neck, but I tuck my head down too close. You can no longer put your hand through here. Then we hook the leg. Right. Climb over. Right. Hands on the ground. And again, he can move me around anywhere he wants. It's easy for him to capitalize on that. Because I'm just holding so tight on the neck, he can carry the opponent anywhere he wants. Okay. Another variation for the headlock is when the person's got your neck like this, and now he knows that you might try this. He keeps the head down against this one, so you can't bring your hand through here. He knows you might try that, so he tucks his legs under and he goes like this to his knees. So his knees are very, tucked in, and the head is like a little ball. He's all wrapped up in here. In this case, what you want to do is that you want to go to your knees. Right like that. Put your hand on the ground back there. Hold my shoulder with this hand. And now as you sit back, you roll the person back over like this. Again, hoist carries me around wherever he wants. Mount the leg. And he's got absolute control of the position again. So I can't throw him out of this. Got him on the headlock on the side like this. And to prevent the blade across the neck, I'm tucking my head down real low. To prevent the hook on my leg, I'm tucking my knees in. So he goes to his knees, hold my shoulder with one hand, kind of hugging towards him, put the other hand on the ground, and now he sits back, carrying him like a ball to the other side. Shooting the leg over, spreading the hands on the ground in base, and again, easy to maneuver the person to whichever side he wants. Now if I let go, he would simply be mounted again on the mounted position. Okay. Protect my head down and protect my knee so that you can't hook the legs. That's where I'm at. Can't hook the legs. Can't push my head up. Goes to his knees, hold my shoulder. As he sits back, I'm like a little ball, easy to lose my balance. Right here, in this position, mount the leg over, spreading the hands on the ground so that he's got total control on the person here again. Another variation for the headlock is when a person has your neck in this position and he tucks the head down to prevent the hand from coming across the neck here. He'll tuck the leg in so you can't hook his leg. And as you hold the shoulder and go to your knee, he will step back with his leg to prevent you from flipping him that way. In this case, you step over the legs, put your hands on the ground, and capitalize on the fact that he's holding on to your neck. But you can now step over and end up in this position. At this point, I should make a note that even though I had him on a headlock, the fight is not over yet. That's going to lead us to another situation where you're going to be able to capitalize on this. Okay, so the fact that I have him on a headlock, he's no longer on the same dangerous position where he was before. He's now in a much more advantageous situation. Okay. Let's do this a little bit outside here. So if I have him on a headlock at this point, I keep my head down and tuck my knee in. So he can't hook the leg or brace my neck away. He holds my shoulder, goes to the knee, puts the hand on the ground, rolls me back, and I prevent that by stepping back. Now he's going to step over, hands on the ground, and walk back. So that from here, he can step over and use the hands to brace himself. Again, I got him by the neck, but he'll be getting out of this very soon. One. That's it. Elbow on the ground. Back up the hip away from me. Push the head back. Leg over. Cross the feet. And squeeze the neck. Once again, please. Place the back. Back up the hip. If I don't let go, you follow me. Mount the leg, spread the hands on the ground, always thinking about your base. Number one thing is to maintain your base so that I can't throw you out of here. Very important to be relaxed and with your hands mobile so you can always put them wherever you need to for base. That's the main thing at this point, just to maintain the position. Let the person on the bottom try to get you up, but he can't. Let him wear himself out with that. If I hold the neck and tuck my head down so that the hand can't come in, you hook the leg, go to your knee. Use your hands for base. Like that. Rolling back to this side. Remember that if the person at this point would just let go and turn, you'd be mounted. If from this position he decides to let go and turn, let him turn. It's still on top of him. If I hold the neck and keep my head down, when you hook the leg, I keep my base spread out so that you can't come up. He goes to the knee and dives the shoulder on my neck right here. It's very uncomfortable. And as he looks away, my arm, you have to let go of the grip and then complete with the arm lock. Cranking the arm back. If I got the neck and keep my head tucked down and the legs tucked in, and hold the shoulder. Roll the person back and go to this position where he can mount the leg, sit back, establish his base on the ground, always with the hand ready to protect himself from falling off. Hook the leg. I spread my base. Always in base, spreading your hands. Okay. If I keep my head tucked in and he climbs over, and as he's about to roll me back, go. I step back. He just steps over, hands on the ground, rolls me back, and mount the leg. So that he can now again comfortably ride the position from here. If you ever find yourself with a person holding on to your neck, and as you turn sideways, he is really putting a lot of weight that way, take advantage of that and mount. Right there. In other words, as you escape from these headlocks, mostly you want to feel the balance. You want to see where the opponent's weight is resting. If he's got your neck here and you can feel his weight is all here, it's going to be easier for you to climb up. Right, again. If he's got the weight too much forward here on your neck, easy to hook that leg and climb up that way. Go over his arm or the arm this way, or the back. If he's got here and putting the weight over it, you can just feel the weight. Oh, just go with him. And then mount the leg. Always ending up in base with the leg mounted and the arm spread out so that he can't throw you out of this. I can't emphasize enough how important it is to always allow yourself a second to establish your base. This is very important, especially because the opponent, not knowing what to do, he's going to be jumping. He's going to be trying to struggle and muscle his way out. If you tighten up and tense up and try to use strength against him, it's easier for you to lose your balance at that point. But if you can be relaxed and just observe what he's doing and take your time, establish your base, you have a much better chance to succeed in all these techniques. Not only that, but also the fact that he's going to wear himself out a lot quicker because he's spending all this energy while you're just resting and riding along with him. So that's what you must keep in mind as you're practicing with your partner. And also be careful that when you're practicing, it's good that you pretty much allow each other to execute the technique so that you don't hurt each other's neck and that kind of thing very much. So when you get a partner to work with us, in these movements, hold the neck, but hold the neck not to crank his neck and, hurt too much, but just to hold the neck so that he has a chance to feel the position, to get used to get accustomed to how to escape from that kind of hold. And because you have a little more strength on your arms than he has on the neck. So you just want to hold, kind of relax, so because you want to make it easier for him to learn. And then when you reverse the position, he will do the same thing to you. Not worth trying to resist and tighten up too much in the beginning so that you don't have your neck hurt and you have to spend some time without practicing these techniques. Huh? You want to get the most out of this. So the hand is here on the neck like this. Tuck your head in so that if you can't do one, you're going to find always going to be an opening to do something else. So for example, if I'm holding horse's neck like this and my leg is preventing from, there's another chance right here. Then he scoots the hip away, the leg comes over. If I insist on this, he just immediately goes for the next move. Always capitalizing on whatever is available. That's what you want to do. Then from here, he would mount the leg. If my leg is on his way, he clears the leg out of the way and mounts. Always thinking about the base at all times. To establish the base. Remember, we'll be getting out of this one here real soon. Okay. Huh? From here, if my head is up, he tries this. If I change, he changes. If I bring my leg in and tuck in, he can go to his knee, hold my shoulder, pull me back. I change, he comes over. Walks back. Push the knee out of the way and mount the leg. Establishing the base. If I let go and turn, he can stay with me here. Okay. We're now going to see these techniques applied at regular speed.